Hey guys, welcome back to Contest Prep University. I'm Klemczewski with Adam Atkinson. We are in episode 5 of How to Become a Coach. We're going to continue on now talking about associations and collaboration. So I mentioned as we closed last time, you need to get out and meet people. If you're going to have mentorship relationships, if you're going to be known in the industry, you've got to show up. And I'll tell you, man, early on, as I was speaking, maybe starting 22 years ago at fitness camps and bodybuilding camps and then science conferences, you would see a lot of the same people there. These hungry young coaches that I always thought, man, that's a nice person. I like this person, but they're just getting started. I don't know if they're ever going to make it. There wasn't necessarily anything that showed me a winning business model, so to speak. And yet 10, 15, 20 years later, they are giants in the industry with businesses just because they kept showing up. And I think that's kind of cliche. People say that all the time, just show up. But it really matters that you meet those people and that you're showing that hunger to become the best.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that for me, I've met a lot of my current clients at shows when, we had no even initial solicitation about working together. And then here they are emailing me. I saw you at North Americans and I saw, X, Y, and Z client went pro and I would like to work with you. And you always wonder, had I not been there, would they have even noticed me or noticed who my athletes were? Social media, I can only tell you so much. I would say that I'm very mediocre on social media, but I really think that my importance is being there with my athletes and just watching too. Even if I didn't have clients at a national show, I would still go. You need to be there. You need to watch the trends and you need to get an eye for the criteria. Just dieting alone or being a good nutrition coach, that's only one foundation. You need to understand the criteria in this and what it takes to actually get a bikini pro or bodybuilding pro. And you'll never learn unless you're showing up.
We were just updating our website, which was long overdue. But when I was finished and I told Corey, hey, go look at this, check it out, proof it. When she got to the kind of what we do thing, she said, I was just taken aback by how many collaborative things we have going on. And I think, again, first of all, just Corey herself, she was a personal trainer in Colorado, also a community licensed mental health therapist. And then when I hired her, flash forward 12 years later, she's the vice president of our company. She worked through her PhD. She's become a leading voice in this industry. What if that collaboration had never happened? She's certainly made our company unbelievably better, but where would she be without that collaboration? I created Contest Prep University with you. I created the Nutrition Coaching Global Mastermind with Eric Helms. I created the National Academy of Metabolic Science with Tyler Mayer. These are all things. I'm obviously somebody who likes collaboration. I like the input with other people. It's just, it's not only more fun, but Harvard Business Review did a study of all of the industry leaders. Look at every single leader in every business category. And the single biggest common denominator was they had the widest open source network of collaboration. They didn't just sit in their corner and fight off defenders. They actually collaborated with a broad group of businesses. And I just think that's important.
Yeah, that's huge. I think that's one thing that sets us back in the medical community is because every university wants to have like that one thing, right? And man, it's like if all these universities collaborated, how amazing would that be? And how much more fast forward would we be than we are today?
And one last thing to mention, guys, I linked in the word association as well. As soon as I graduated from physical therapy school, I went through the National Strength and Conditioning Association to become a CSCS. I went through the International Society of Sports Nutrition to become a certified ISSN clinician. We created the National Academy of Metabolic Science to help people literally become coaches. And some of these things, they're associations, they're certifications, they're nice little things to hang on your wall and to learn and get those skills. but they're also groups of people and organizations that have conferences and other members that you can get to know. So don't forget that there are some of the formal ways as well as just showing up to different events. But we're going to talk a little bit deeper on those topics next time. So stay with us for the next episode of Contest Prep University.